Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and another round of operations. So as you just saw, we're doing some engine swapping. Those two GP9s are going on next train out of here, or next, it's actually a local, not a local, yeah, it's a local. The East Deerfield Bellows Falls turn, and right now we're just, ESD35 needs a little bit of work, so we're bringing it to the shop. Yeah, it's going to park right there. And the GP9s are waiting for their train to be built. They are ready to roll, so let's get this train built for them. Stand by. Okay, so we have our marching orders here. So we got our power up here, 1701. Boston to Main 1701, Main Central 7565, X Conrail. Just the logistics. It's westbound first, and then ultimately it's northbound. This is East Deerfield's yard to Bellows Falls, Vermont. We are at EDY. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars to pick up in the yard here. So, and this is going to be their destination. So you got set outs. I know it says set outs, but this is basically, we're at EDY. These are the cars we're picking up, and then this is their destination right here. And you know, this tells you if they're loaded or empty. We'll type car and a number. So we have 2 cars going to Water Street Freight Terminal. We have 3 cars going to Beaver Lumber. And then we have, I think, 5 cars. Yep, 5 cars going to New England Central Railroad Interchange. And then we are going to be coming back with 4 cars. Destination EDY. So, with that being said, let's get to work. So my first order of business was to disconnect from these cars on track 5. I believe we're going to make our way over to track 1 and sort those out. Most of the cars are on track 1. So I'm going to get those guys, pick those guys up. So since this turn is off the layout, technically, I'm not going to get too specific with car orders, except the only thing I'm going to do is at least get Water Street Freight Terminal, Beaver Lumber's cars in order, in the correct order. The rest of them I could care less really at this point, because again, you're not even going to see that operations really. That's going to be an off the layout ops. Alright, so this string of cars right here I'm pulling out has 6, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 of the cars I need. So get those, basically the first 2, 4, 6 cars, 7 cars are going, and then second from the last car, which is the Union Pacific bulkhead. Actually, we're going to stop right there. There's a... Actually, no, we are going to... No, we're going to pull him out. We're going to pull him out. For now, I think. We're good over there. Alright. We're good. We're good. Yard crew has been busy. Very, very busy. So I think this last car, we are going to spot him on track number 4 with those other cement hoppers. Usually I'm building the trains on the east end. Since this train leaves westbound, we're here on the westbound. Alright. And that'll be right there. Stand by. Alright. Let's shove these cars, well, this car back. And we're going to be connecting into cement hoppers, half a car J, 20 feet, bang. Alright, that'll do right there. Alright, we'll continue shoving back. And half a car. 20 feet, 10. And that'll do right there. That's good, that's good. Alright, so a couple from that car. Pull out here, and yeah, half a car J, 20 feet, and that'll do right there. It's good, perfect. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to shove our lumber cars onto track 2. And then we are going to take our 5 interchange cars, and they are going to go to track 1. That bulkhead with the dumpsters on it is going to go on to track 3, 4, because that's not going on this train at all. So we're actually going to shove the center beam all the way down to where this T-box car is straight ahead. We'll zoom out a little bit here. I'm caught on something, I think. Hold on a second here. What am I caught on? What are we caught on? Really weird. Try this again. Oh, what's going on? There it goes. Oh, that was weird. I don't know if I got caught on the track or what. Well, it's all good. Alright, and we got about 20 feet. And there we go. Okay. Alright. So, stand by. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to couple that center beam car. So now we got 2 out of the 3 cars that are going to Beaver Lumber. And we're going to take that bulkhead flat with the 2 dumpsters on it. I'm going to put that on track number 4. Excuse me. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm going to take this time to thank all my new subscribers and pull forward a little bit more. And my current subscribers. I appreciate all of you. Okay, I'm going to stop right about there. I definitely, I got to thank all you guys and gals that watch my channel. Just, check out my videos, even if it's for a couple minutes. Hit the like button, whatever. I appreciate all of you. I've been on YouTube for, I think, since 2010, and I think I've really started getting into it maybe for the past, I don't know. That's good right there, Jay. Stand by for 1 second. Alright, so where was I? Yes. So we're gonna, real quick, we're gonna take that half bulkhead there, we're gonna put that on track 2 with the other Beaver lumber car loads. That'll work right there. And we'll shove it on back. So what I was saying is, like, I've been doing, well, I've been on YouTube since 2010, I believe, and I just, I didn't really get started into doing videos like this until maybe like five years ago, 6 years ago, give or take. So, I enjoy posting videos and sharing, my experience with model railroading and all that fun stuff right there with DJ. Good, perfect. All right, let's stop it right there. And it's fun. I enjoy operating and switching, doing the switching in the yard and all that stuff, and so on and so forth, and sharing my experience with model railroading as much as I can, and just have fun with it. It's a hobby, so I enjoy it. And I hope that everybody else that gets into this hobby enjoys it as much as I do. I know some people do. I know there's some people out there that do, but like if you're just getting into it, like it's really fun. There's so many things you can do with it. It's endless, really, if you ask me. It's just like saying, is a model railroad layout ever really done? Is it ever really completed? My answer to that, my opinion, is it's not, because there's always something you can add to it. But anyways, that's my 2 cents. But stand by. All right. So the conductor has brought to my attention that one of the couplers on that Central Vermont boxcar needs to be replaced. So we're going to spot that car on track 6, which is right here. This is like the yard runaround. So we're just going to spot it there. They're going to have to fix it before this train can go out, because that car does have to go out with this train. So we're just going to spot it over there, and we'll build the train. We'll finish building the train, and we'll attach that car to the head of the train anyways, because that's where it's going. So but that's the deal with that box car. So stand by, and we're going to get him on track 6. Just as soon as we drop these first 2 cars a little past the switch. Okay, so what's going on here? Aha. Yeah, it might have been a trip pin catching the switch or the rail that goes across. All right, that's good right there, Jay. All right, luckily for me. There we go. I glad handed the boxcar beforehand. Alright, stand by. Alright. I would glad hand it to this other car, however, there's a little grade right there, as the yard tracks are lower than the main line. And the secondary line there, well, track 1, yard track 1, but we'll spot that guy right there. That'll work. Alright, so that order car set out, and they're gonna fix the coupler right there. It shouldn't take them that long, so we'll see. Alright, stand by. Alright, so now we can take these 5 cars and shove them down track 1. And boom, there we go. We'll keep on going. We'll keep on shoving them back. Let's get a different view here. Yeah, the yard's got a lot of cars in it now. We'll move you a little closer. Zoom out just a hair. Yeah, but as quick as these cars come in, they get them moving, so that's good. We're just going to kind of shove it down here on a straightaway. As you all know that uncoupling out of curve isn't always as easy as it looks, so it just makes more sense to have it on a straightaway than, on a curve, because when you go to couple a car up to it, it's obviously easier because it's straight on instead of on a curve. However, though, you get that 1 out of 10 that won't couple sometimes too. So, but hey, it's a chance we're gonna take. All right, that's good right there, Jay. Good deal. All right, stand by. Well, let's give me a little stretch here. Give me a stretch. There you go. Thank you. Okay, so we get our first string of cars set up, which would be the New England Central Railroad Interchange. Now we are going to go to track number 2 and pick up our Beaver Lumber cars. There's 3 of them. So they are next. And right there's good, Jay. No more. And that'll do. Alright. I'm going to pull forward here. Get you on my different camera holder here. I actually picked this one up for second level use because I was in my tripod. And on my old layout wouldn't go all the way up, but that'll do right there, Jay. I think though, with the height of the second level this time, I might actually get some kind of ground level. So we'll see. Stay tuned for that down the road. All right, stand by. Okay, we got our Beaver Lumber cars in tow, and we are going to add them to the train. Sorry for the shakiness. I'm still it's a Suptig, SUPTIG. That's what type of camera, or whatever phone holder, camera holder thing you want to call it. That'll do, Jay. But I got it off of Amazon. Tom Placer actually turned me on to it because he had something similar to this on his layout when he does his operations. All right, we will shove it on back, and then well, we have two more cars to pick up. We have a 60-foot CSX boxcar to pick up. And then, of course, we have our Central Vermont boxcar that just needs a coupler to be fixed. So they should be working on it shortly. I'm hoping within the next minute or two, so we can get this train finished and, excuse me, on its way out of here. So we shall see. All right, stand by. All right, so looks like we got the coupler fixed. Everything's all good. We will come and pick up this car. Stand by. Okay, so we just need 2 more cars. And then we can get out of the way for the local freight crew to hook up to their train and take off. So Fred did a good job fixing that coupler, by the way. And we're going to scoop that car up first. And we got to go down the track number 2 and pull out the 60-foot CSX boxcar. Stand by. Alright, so now we're going, we're pulling forward now. couple up to our bad order car. Now it is a good order car. We got a good connection. Nope. Just when you think you're gonna get a good connection, you don't. That's all right. I ended up putting 2 new couplers on this. KD Whiskas. I can't think of the number off the top of my head, but try and look at the couplers that I put in during the next break. So we're gonna get back on the I don't know, arrival track, I guess, arrival departure track, part of, and then back down to track number 2. Scoop up that 60-foot CSX boxcar. I think there's a car in front of it, so we'll have to finagle something around. So just real quick, this is what I used for replacing the couplers that were on that boxcar, the 158 metal whisker couplers, medium center set shank. I need to order some more. Anyways, stand by. Okay, so now we are shoving our way back down to track number 2. It's a little cloudy outside. I filmed this on a couple, well, we'll just say 2 days. Yesterday was raining, this morning it was raining, and starting to dry up a little bit, but it's still kind of cloudy. They said we might get a few peaks of sun. And just in case you want to know, it's Sunday, April 6th. So, anyways, stand by. Get a shot of it going into the yard here. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, there you are. I see you. So that's we're on track 2 now. Looks like I got about a car and a half. 1 car, Jay. 1 car. Half a car. Half a car. And see, 20 feet. Oh, and bang. There it is. Alright, pretty sure I didn't. I'd be surprised if I actually coupled onto that. Well, I'll be darned. I think I got it. Let's give it a stretch. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, stop right there. I gotta uncouple that other car. Stand by. Alright, so we got the car that we need. I'm gonna pull out and connect that one up to train, and then we gotta drop that C&O boxcar back off on the track 2. It's a little different view here. Trying some different angles. Alright, stand by. We'll hover. There we go. Drone view. Okay. We'll make our way down to track 1. We're just going to bring it all the way to the train. Uncouple it. And then we spot the C&O on track number 2. About 1 car, Jay. 1 car. Half car. 20 feet. And bang. It's good. Okay. Now we're going to pull forward. Give me a little stretch. Okay. That's good. Let's get this guy in a couple. Okay, so you know off camera over there, it didn't couple up, but that's alright. Now we're going to pull forward and then we will spot that C&O car on track 2. And then take that Central Vermont boxcar, couple it up to our train, and that'll be that. And the yard crew will get out of the way, and the road power will, for their local freight, will come and scoop them up. I think the DERX switcher here needs some gas anyway, so. Alright, stand by. Here we go. Shove it on back there. Come on, Jay. You can do it. Yeah. Adjust the picture there. Yeah, we're gonna shove him all the way back down to where he was. There they are, making their way down. Beautiful thing. Nothing like running through the yard, right? One car, Jay, one car. Half a car. 20 feet. And perfect. Got a little stretch there. Oh, and I grabbed it too. Sweet. Okay, well. Alright, we're making our way off of track 2. Nice and smooth. Beautiful. Alright, about half a car, Jay. And that'll do right there. Perfect. And shove her on back. Last car for this train. The switcher does a pretty good job. It's not a bad running switcher. I'm pretty impressed with it. I bought a pair of these from somebody in at the Big E train show a couple years back, and I think I paid $300 for the pair. So, anyways, they were pretty decent. They got the old quantum decoder in them, so they're gonna get swapped out eventually. All right, so these guys are all set. We're gonna go to track 2 of the diesel fuel track. Excuse me, we're gonna fuel up, and then they'll be ready for their next assignment, wherever that is. Oh, excuse me. Beautiful. Alright. Good job, good job. So the crew for the local freight's getting ready. So they can take off as soon as these guys are out of the way. Yeah, it looks like Fred and Tom are having a little powwow right here. Fred's the one that did the coupler change out, so that's good. Give these guys a couple little toots. Ring our bell. We're pulling in on the track 2 now. Power needs to get warmed up. So I'm gonna adjust my. There we go. Sweet. All right, let's go see what the crew's doing for this local power. Nice. All right. crew is ready. We're ready to roll. Let's go, guys. We got a train to take care of. We have an assignment. Let's take care of our assignment, correct? It would be an interesting assignment if I actually had the track plan laid out for this one, but that's alright. Someday maybe. Or something different, we'll see. Alright, stand by. Yeah, we had to have Tom go throw the Fred on the back of the train for us. Not employee Fred, the actual Fred. So they're out doing that. He's doing this thing. Beautiful, beautiful. Boston and Maine is going to be a BERX pretty soon. Maine Central is going to be BERX. So stay tuned for that. Alright, back at it. There we go. We're going to make our way to track 1. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. It was fun doing this ops. Just, per usual, I enjoy doing these operations. I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Stay safe. Happy modeling. And, yeah, all that fun stuff. Real Fan Man, shining out. Alright, they're off. So stay tuned for the return on another video. They will be returning with some cars from the New England Central Railroad at some point down the road. When? Who knows? Could be a month. Could be 3 weeks. Anyways, happy modeling. Real Fan Man signing out again.